Hi there, today I want to talk about Swagger in Jhipster. First of all, I want to show you where to find Swagger in development environment. Now I have started a project and logged in with credential admin. Here we can see administration. If we click it, API shows here. If we click API, we go to the Swagger page. It shows us all the RESTful API and we can see all the details about a specific API. And if we go back to our console, you can see here I run in development mode and Swagger is enabled. Now let's run our project in production mode. You can see from the console the profiles only shows prod and Swagger is gone. Jhipster do this in purpose because we don't want to expose any RESTful API on our web page. Now let's see all the Swagger related properties in all the YAML files. First of all, let's check application.yaml file. You can see here it shows us this area is Jhipster specific properties. Under Jhipster, we have Swagger. And here we have a couple of properties which can be configured by us. And if we go to application-dev.yaml file, under Spring profiles, you can see the dev is active and includes Swagger. So that's why we can say Swagger in our web application when we run it in dev environment. But in our production YAML file, if we go to Spring, there's no profiles and there's no Swagger here. And that's why Swagger is disabled in production. Now I want to show you how did Jhipster enable Swagger in the project. Let's go to github.com/jhipster/jhipster and go to Jhipster framework. You can see a config folder which contains API doc. We will find Swagger auto configuration.java file. If we click it, this is where Jhipster enable Swagger. We can find the annotation enable Swagger 2, and all the settings are here. So if you need it, you can go here, find this. And next, I will show you where's the Swagger related properties in the Java file. Still in the config folder, Jhipster properties. If you come to here, you can find Swagger is initialized in this line, and I'll show you where they declared the Swagger static class. All the fields here you can see title, description, version. We saw them before, right? It is in our application YAML file. Title, description, version, terms of service URL, all those properties are initialized in this class. So if you want to add more fields in your YAML file, you can modify here. Now I will show you how to enable Swagger in production in two ways. The first one is use Maven. Another one is use packaged application. We run the command, and now we can say the following profiles are active: prod, Swagger. And here the profiles prod Swagger. Swagger is enabled. And now let's check about the web page. Refresh it. Go to administration. We can see API. And bing, the RESTful API is accessible. Another way to enable Swagger in production is pass Swagger as an argument to the executable var or jar file. Now let's package the application. Now we can say if we pass prod Swagger as arguments into the executable jar file, we will start our application in production with profiles prod Swagger, which was identical when we run it with Maven. And here, if we refresh the page, we are still be able to access to the API page. Thank you guys for watching. If it helps, please subscribe me. Thank you.